Once upon a time, in a quiet little apartment tucked away in the city, there lived a lonely woman named Amelia, the evenings blending into the same monotonous routine. Her days at the office were no better, just emails, spreadsheets, and polite nods to coworkers. She longed for excitement, for music, for a spark of something magical. But over time, her dreams had faded, buried under years of solitude. One rainy evening, as Amelia trudged home from work, she noticed something unusual on the bench near her bus stop. A small package, no larger than a jewelry box, shimmered under the streetlight. It was wrapped in golden paper with a note attached, "For someone who needs a little magic." Curious, Amelia hesitated before tucking it into her bag and heading home. She unwrapped it as soon as she walked in, and to her astonishment, inside was a tiny woman no taller than a teacup. The little woman was dazzling, dressed in a sequined outfit that glittered even in the dim apartment. She stood on what looked like a miniature stage, complete with its own glowing spotlight and a microphone. "Hello, I'm Lyric," the tiny woman announced, her voice as bright as her appearance. Before Amelia could respond, Lyric burst into song. Her voice was powerful, filling the entire room with music that was far too grand for her size. Amelia blinked in disbelief. What? What are you?" "I'm here to bring a little magic to your life," Lyric said with a wink, twirling under the spotlight. Amelia didn't sleep much that night, her mind spinning with the absurdity of what had just happened. By morning, she convinced herself it had to be a dream, or at least something she could hide. But Lyric had other plans. The next day at work, Amelia placed her bag on her desk and tried to focus on her emails. She barely had time to settle in before a high-pitched melody began emanating from her bag. It started softly, but quickly built into a full pop anthem. "Is that your ringtone?" Sarah, her coworker, asked, raising an eyebrow. Yes," Amelia said quickly, snatching the bag and shaking it lightly. Inside, Lyric tumbled over onto a pack of gum. "Hey, I'm a star, not a maraca," she protested. Amelia whispered furiously into the bag, "Stop singing! You're going to get me fired!" The singing ceased, but not before half the office had turned to look at her. Amelia spent the rest of the morning dodging suspicious glances. By lunchtime, Lyric was at it again, belting out a love ballad. Mortified, Amelia fled to the break room, clutching her bag. "Lyric!" she hissed, opening the bag just enough to peek inside. "You have to stop! I can't deal with this!" "Why should I stop?" Lyric replied, dusting glitter off her dress. "You should be proud of me. I'm amazing!" "No, you're tiny and loud," Amelia shot back, closing the bag with a sigh. But something shifted in the days that followed. On her way home one evening, Amelia caught herself humming one of Lyric's songs. By the weekend, she was laughing at Lyric's over-the-top performances in her living room. The tiny pop star had an infectious energy that was hard to resist. "You're kind of fun," Amelia admitted one night, watching Lyric strike yet another dramatic pose under her spotlight. "I know," Lyric replied with a grin, "and you're not as boring as you look." From then on, they became inseparable. At work, Amelia learned to play off Lyric's impromptu concerts as her weird ringtone. At home, they sang duets, Amelia with her hairbrush, Lyric with her microphone. Amelia's once quiet apartment was now filled with music and laughter. For the first time in years, she felt like she had someone to share her days with. The moral of the story? You never know what's in someone's bag. It might just be the magic you didn't know you needed.